Welcome to the richest city in the Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex in the great state of Texas. And for the 6th year in a row, that honor belongs to the city of Southlake, which also happens to be my hometown. So my now 10-year-old Barron and I are so excited to show you around. We're gonna tour 3 amazing homes in various price points, and you'll get to vote on which home is your favorite. We're gonna hit all the hot spots, talk to Southlake residents, local business owners, and even the mayor about the pros and cons of Southlake. Yes, there are some. We'll look at the schools, the economy, the restaurants, and the shops. Let's go. Kick off our tour of Southlake, Texas, right here at Southlake Town Square. So Southlake Town Square was actually the first place that my wife and I visited when we came here to check out Southlake and see if this is where we wanted to move. And we absolutely fell in love with it. So Southlake Town Square has so much cool stuff. Right behind me here is the City Hall. That's where the government offices are. Our library is actually there. They've been talking about moving it somewhere else because it's kind of in the basement, but it's still a great library. Clock tower going off right now, like in Back to the Future. And lots of other cool stuff happens there. This is actually where we vote right here. Now here in Southlake Town Square, you have so many amazing shops and restaurants. As far as shops go, I personally love Nike. Barron, who's filming the video, likes. Barron, what's your favorite?
Tesla and Apple.
Tesla and Apple, so those are his favorites. My daughter likes Starbucks, which is right here, although I don't like her going there a lot. And the restaurants are also amazing. So there's lots of cool stuff here. You got True Luxe seafood on the high end, and then you also have Muchacho Tex-Mex. Those are 2 of our favorites here in Southlake. Now, I saved the best for last as far as Town Square, because really what goes down here is all kinds of really cool events and festivals. We have coming up Southlake's Birthday Bash right here in Town Square. We have art in the square. We had our 4th of July Stars and Stripes Festival, and then coming up later is Oktoberfest, and then the Christmas tree lighting ceremony. So it really all goes down right here in the epicenter of Southlake at Town Square, where everyone really convenes to hang out, have a good time. Everything you need is right here, and everything kind of branches out from there. Let's quickly talk about location. Southlake is very conveniently located north of Dallas and also north of Fort Worth. We are about 12 minutes door to door. I've timed it from Southlake to the Dallas Fort Worth International Airport, which makes it super convenient.
Oh, hold on, guys. I'm getting a call. Hi. Yeah, I understand. Guys, YouTube just called me, and it turns out that 99.3% of you guys that are watching the videos are not subscribed. And I would appreciate it so much. We can make better videos with more revenue, and it's free. So if you don't like it, you can always change your mind later. Thank you so much. Let's go back to the video.
Earlier this year, we all gathered in Town Square to watch the solar eclipse, and I had a chance to talk to some very special Southlake residents.
It's our lucky day today. We're in Southlake Town Square for the eclipse. We got the current mayor, we got the upcoming mayor. I got one question for you guys. What makes Southlake the best city in the U.S.?
I'll go first if that's okay. It's the people. We have a great community, people who give back to the community, volunteer, like at events. If you turn that camera around, you see a full house here for the eclipse. It really is the people that make this community special.
I agree.
Well, besides the mayors, of course.
That's right.
No, it's really special to be in such a wonderful community. Like Sean said, it's the people, it's all the folks who give back and give their time and volunteer, and all the families that make this place so great, including yours.
Thank you, sir.
This is just great. Best place in America.
That was your first minute with the mayor.
It was.
There we go.
All right. Thanks, guys.
We're typically a minute with the mayor lasts way longer than a minute, so you got to work on your little
That's
places.
All right.
Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it.
Have a great day, guys.
All right.
Another reason why Southlake is so great is because all the events that we have here. As you can see, we have a beautiful little family. having some cookies with the truck right there. This is a great event at the solar eclipse, and this is why Southlake is so great.
All right, you guys, I'm here with a real-life Southlake resident, Mr. Paul Siegel. You moved to Southlake how long ago?
About 3 years ago, Danny.
And what do you think?
I'd say it's better than I even thought. The people are great, the town's great, the community events are incredible. What more could you possibly want?
I completely agree. And tell us a little bit about the real estate here.
Real estate here is still in demand, even though the market has its ebbs and flows. With interest rates going to come down at the end of the year, I think we're going to be able to see an area of the time that we can get a better deal on some things. But right now, it's always a good time to buy because getting into Southlake is always primary because it's always going to be a good investment in the long run.
I love it. There we go.
Speaking of real estate, let's take a look at the first property on our tour. And remember, at the end of this video, you're gonna vote on your favorite house that we feature. This gorgeous custom home in a private community features 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, over 6,000 square feet, and a backyard oasis of your dreams. This estate is located in the private community of Sandland Manor, which consists of 20 custom homes built around 2007. Thanks for tuning in. If real estate is in your plans anywhere in the US or the world, reach out to my real estate group and I would love to help you. You can call, text, email, or book a consultation using the links in the description below. Let me know what you think of this first house on our tour in the comments below. Now, while we were at Town Square, Barron had to go into Tesla to pick out his next car.
Do you guys know how to open the door to a Cybertruck? I'll give you a hint. Unlike this car, there is no door handle. So what could it be? Well, it's this button. And boom, Cybertruck door opened.
What do you think, Barron? Your first car?
Yeah, it's nice.
When you turn 16?
It's actually really nice. Now that was a Cybertruck, but what is this car? Now, as we come around here, I was wondering about these seats. They look like bucket seats, so that must mean one thing. It's a plaid car. As we come around to the driver's side, because that's where I'll be sitting, this car does have door handles for me. I think it's unlocked. Model S. I don't think this is a plaid. Bye-bye.
All right, Barron, so which one would you get?
Probably this one, you know? The Cybertruck is definitely really big and heavy. This is like nice little, more comfy and cozy. I like this. The more I'm in this car, the more I change my decision about the Model S versus Cybertruck. First of all, this car, without the seat raised, I can see a lot more, and the screen is better, you have more space for friends, and there's a 6-foot bed that I don't know how to control. Oh, I do know how to control. It's great. I love this car more.
All right, so our story with Southlake is an interesting one. When we decided to move out of Southern California, we were considering several different places. My parents are in Florida, so we took a look at South Florida. I've always loved Texas, so we started taking a look at Texas, and we had some friends that happened to move here to Southlake. We had never heard of it. Obviously, Dallas was a consideration, but we just didn't know where. And so we came in December of 2020, I will never forget it, on a trip to visit them. Barron, you remember that trip?
I do.
So we came to visit, and we fell in love with Southlake because it's just such an amazing place. The community is awesome. We met some really great people here and just felt like this could really be home. We thought it'd be a great place to raise the kids. We thought that the schools were unbelievable, award-winning, and sports were good. The education is good.
One of the primary reasons that people move to Southlake, Texas is the award-winning school system, Carroll ISD, which is highly ranked not only in the state of Texas, but also in the entire country. From the sports, including football and Friday Night Lights, to the academics and all of the programs, the schools here are amazing.
We voted on it at In-N-Out. You remember that?
We have a picture of it.
Yes, we voted at In-N-Out. And it was 4-1. The only one that was opposed was your mother, Barron.
I might have been opposed too,
No, but I think she's actually grown to really like it here and love it, and made great friends and everything. You know, one of the things people ask is like, how did you assimilate into the community? You know, I think that has been actually very easy. The people here are phenomenal. Everyone is so welcoming. It's such a great, diverse community, and that has been really fantastic. Now, look, I'm not going to tell you that, you know, living in Southlake and living in Texas is all rosy. There are, of course, you know, two sides to every story. So there are some things that I wouldn't call cons, but I would just say that they are things that you should be aware of and things you should know. Number one, of course, as everyone talks about, is the weather, right?
Yeah.
So the weather, it's Texas. So you're gonna get humidity, you're gonna get heat. That really is only a couple months of the year. I will tell you, I don't really mind the weather, although it is hot.
Right now in Terrell and in Dallas, your heat index is 107. Everyone in McKinney is dead. The temperature, the heat index right now in McKinney is 10,000, what is that? 101,105. It's hot in McKinney.
But we do get 4 seasons here, which is fun. You know, you get a little bit of snow, 1 or 2 days, you get thunderstorms in the wintertime and all of that kind of stuff. You get the seasons changing. So I think it's actually pretty cool. The other thing that you should be aware of course, is property taxes. Property taxes here are much higher than, for example, in Southern California. We're probably up over 2%, 2.25%. Of course, you get a homestead if you own your home and other exemptions and things like that. However, with those property taxes, of course, you get a lot of valuable benefits, such as the parks, the schools, everything's clean, everything's nice. And so I personally feel that the trade-off is worth it. You know, you're in Texas, so you have no state income tax, so it's all a trade-off. Another thing that you should be aware of, if you move to a place like Southlake, we are in the suburbs, so most of the things do close really early. There's only a couple places open past, I'd say, you know, 8 or 9 o'clock. So on the weekends, if you want to, you know, go out and things like that, you may have to leave the friendly confines of Southlake. But other than that, it is an amazing place, and I personally think that it is the best city in America. I know I'm biased, but that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
House number 2 on our tour is the spectacular Castle House with a Playboy Mansion style grotto. It has 7 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, and almost 14,000 square feet. We had a very funny thing happen as I was touring outside, so I'm gonna kick off this tour with that.
Check this out, you guys. I mean, look, you get your own amazing pool, waterfall, and grotto. Look, growing up in Southern California, one of the things I always wanted to see was the Playboy Mansion grotto. You can have that right here in Texas. We're gonna go check that out as well, but let's go walk over, follow me into the 2-bedroom guest house, and we're gonna go check that out. Let's go take a look. Whoa, almost fell into the pool. Did you see that? All right, if you're enjoying this Castle House tour, I want you to subscribe to the channel.
We've now seen 2 of the 3 houses that we're gonna see on this Southlake tour, and at the end, I want you to vote in the comments and let us know which house you like the best. Next, we caught up with Southlake resident and local business owner Christine Kemp of 1956 Pizza. Christine, first question is, tell us about Southlake. How long have you lived here and how do you like it?
We love Southlake. We've been here almost 9 years. We moved in 2016 from the Minneapolis area.
Awesome. And what's your favorite thing about Southlake?
I think it's such a community. Like, we support each other. Whether it's a small business, a school, a football game, like the whole community comes together, and it's like a small town.
Yeah, it's amazing. We've only been here for 3 years, but it's such an awesome place. Yes, still a newbie. And then, so Christine, tell us all about 1956 Pizza. How did this idea come about? And tell us all about it.
Okay, well, 1956 actually is the year Southlake was incorporated. So we wanted to pay homage to our city. When my husband and I moved here, I'm from Chicago, he's from New York, and like you, we could not find any good pizza.
Shouldn't that be Chicago?
Chicago. So, and he's from New York. We've always made pizzas on Friday nights. It's been a family tradition for over 30 years. But we looked around for restaurants and we couldn't find anything good. So we're like, let's just do this. And we were at a friend's house and we brought our pizza as one of the appetizers, and everybody thought it was amazing and the best they'd had in Texas. So 6 months later, we launched our truck.
Yeah, it's so amazing because I remember when we moved here, Elena and I were talking and we were like, the pizza in Southlake sucks, no offense. But there's no good pizza. Right. And we were talking about food in general, how it's different than Southern California, obviously.
Yes, we've lived there too, so I know, yes.
Yeah, that's right. And so then you open the truck and we're like, yes. And now I kind of just follow you around.
You do. Anywhere we are, Danny is. As long as I have a can of Sprite and a pepperoni pizza, we're good to go.
That's right. Christine added Sprite to the menu because of me.
Just a can of Sprite. A can of Sprite just for you.
Correct. Christine, so let me ask you, the dough, there's a secret. I know you can't share it, but this is all handmade, right?
We make everything from scratch. We do use sourdough, so it is a sourdough crust. And we do make it from scratch. And our dough is very special, actually. We do a 24 to 72 hour cold rise, and then there's a warm rise for another additional 6 to 10 hours, and then we hand toss every single pizza on the truck.
I have no idea what any of that means, but it's really good, you guys, really good.
It's worth it. It's worth it. And everything that we make is from scratch. So from the sauce to cutting all the vegetables, everything is from scratch. And so we really do use the best of ingredients, and that's what we want, is a really, really good product.
Amazing, Christine. Well, the pizza's great. I can attest to that since, like I said, I follow you around everywhere you go. And like I told you earlier, if you see the truck or you go on the website, follow them and go ahead and grab as it says over here. It's time to grab a slice.
Thank you. Thanks, Danny.
Thanks, Christine.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, so welcome to Bicentennial Park, which I believe is the best park in the country. I know I'm biased, but look, this park is simply unbelievable. First of all, it is big. You got all this open space. It's such a cool place to be, and you have everything you need here. You got all the awesome baseball fields. You got tennis. You got pickleball. You have a gym, which is Legends Hall and the Mark, which we are going to check out. All right, so we're here at one of the coolest features in Southlake, and that is the Champions Club and the Mark. Now, this is a gym which has a full workout, basketball, running track, sauna, pool, slides, and all kinds of fun stuff. You can also have birthday parties here. Barron, I think your next birthday party is here at the Mark. We're gonna have a lot of fun. And then on top of that, downstairs here at the Champions Club, they have meeting rooms that you can rent out. So a lot of times we'll have city meetings and things going on here. It is really an awesome place. The best part is it's very affordable as a Southlake resident, very reasonable. So let's go take a look inside, see what's going on. All right, so we are here at the new hotspot in Southlake, the newly constructed, very expensive Southlake Pickleball Complex. So as you probably know, pickleball is one of the fastest growing, maybe the fastest growing sport in the country, and Southlake built an entire complex for pickleball, and I have to tell you, it's been super cool. It's a really nice facility. People love playing here. It's always packed. I think we even stole a lot of the tennis players to come over here and play some pickleball. So let's go check it out. Follow me. So it's really got a country club feel here in the pickleball complex. We got our championship court right here, a bunch of courts on the backside over there, places to hang out. There's Wi-Fi. I mean, I've even come here and just hung out while people play pickleball, which is a lot of fun. And we're really enjoying this facility. It's been a great addition to Bicentennial Park and the Southlake complex. The best thing is when you're a Southlake resident, the membership is free. You just pay for the courts. You can reserve them online and come here and play. They even give you paddles and pickleballs to use. So it is really an amazing thing. One of my favorite features of Bicentennial Park is these flags of the United States. Starting out at 1775, here is the flag of the Continental colors, starting out there, all the way down to 1960, which is our current U.S. flag. I think it's so cool that they put these here in Bicentennial Park as you enter the park and exit the park from both sides. So again, this park is simply awesome, and there's so many things you could do here. Right in the center, pretty much, of Southlake, a little bit north, a little bit west, is this beautiful, beautiful park where we have spent a lot of time over the last 3 years.
For the third house on our property tour, we're going to take a look at all sides of the pricing spectrum here in Southlake as we look at a home that is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, just over 3,800 square feet, and priced at $1,175,000. And now it's time to vote. We've seen all 3 houses, and I know they are in very different price points, but I want to know, dollar for dollar, which house do you like the best? Let me know in the comments below.
All right, so one of my favorite things is this stretch right here on Whitechapel, where all of these unbelievable estates are located. So these houses are spectacular, they're huge. And I think one of the coolest things about them is that some of them actually have names. So let's go check those out. All right, so this one is Amazing Grace. Check out these lakes in front of the house. Maybe they're supposed to be ponds, but they look like lakes. All right, so check these out. This is one of my favorite ones. This is a modern one called About Time. This one is called The Blessing. Very cool.
What would a Southlake tour be without stopping at Feed Store BBQ? My favorite barbecue place of all time, with a free ice cream machine that makes it my favorite. Let's head into Feed Store. Chicken fried steaks, Tuesday and Thursday. Maybe we'll try it. So can I get a wet chopped brisket sandwich, please?
And that's from here, right?
What? Yeah, yes, please. Thank you. Mac and cheese.
What'd you get?
I got mac and cheese.
Yeah. How is it? First bite of mac and cheese.
Amazing.
1 to 10?
Definitely a 10.
All right.
And we got the wet
Then what'd you
chopped brisket sandwich.
You're a wet chopped brisket sandwich connoisseur, dude. What do you think?
Best one I've ever had.
All right.
10 out of 10.
All right, Barron. So this is the only place where I get this. This is a baked potato with everything on it and brisket on top. What do you think? What do you say about that?
That looks good, but I don't like baked potato.
This is my absolute favorite thing here, and it's the, like I said, the only place I get it. Let's try it. Oh yeah, 10 out of 10, dude. The brisket's good, the baked potato's good, and what makes it even better? A little shiner. All right, let's enjoy our meal.
Perfect.
How is it?
Perfect. Scoop. Always good. But I need to add a little chocolate.
Barron, I know you love the signs here, so show us some of your favorites.
Alright guys, so I got a good one. On this site, Feed Store BBQ in 1897, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Alright guys, so Feed Store has one more cool secret. And there's animals back here. I only see one. I can't tell what type of animal. Oh no, There's more, they're all over there. We found them. Unfortunately, there isn't cows or sheep like there. Normally there'll be like cows, sheep, deer out here. These guys will be roaming. As we can see, he's a big boy coming over here. It's good to buy like a Lay's bag from a vending machine for these guys. They'll definitely, you can hear a cow over there. Come over here, I want to pet you. I don't think they like attention. Go on, bud. 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 Go on. Look at him. That long nose. Doing pet. Like a dog. Very cute. Very, very cute. What happens if I moo? Should we try it, guys? Moo! I don't think the cow liked that. No, the cow's all the way over here. You didn't hear me. All right, guys. So we have some other people that have some food, and the cows are on their way. So we are going to check out the cows. We have all of the donkeys right here. I think they are miniature donkeys. We have the cows on their way over here. Hopefully they'll get some of the treats. This is great. We need to start, like I said, just get like a bag of Lay's or something. All the animals will come herding towards you. We have like 10 cows over here. Like a dog. He's like a big dog. So I'm pretty sure, fun fact, these are called zebus. They're a breed of cow, and they have a hump. As you can see, they have a hump. They are miniature. They are cows. You couldn't tell. They're called zebu cows. Come on, bud. You can do it. Yes. Yes, the cows. The cows. They're over here. They're over here.
To the cows or to the? Yeah. Oh,
You're just doing everything? Want some bread? Bread. We got, okay. All right, guys, we got some bread. We got some bread. All right, this cow gets some bread. I wants the bread. Oh my God. Okay, this dude fought for the bread. He's getting it. But take the bread.
Just put your hand down. Let me take it.
Yes. Take the bread. This dude's stuck. He doesn't want the bread.
No, give him a big piece, like half.
I got the bread. He got the bread. Oh, this dude though. This dude wants it. If you want the bread, get over here, bud. Oh, this dude, bro. Oh my God, it's the bulldog. It's the bull cow. Here you go, bud. Alright, this is a big piece. I think this cow deserves it. Oh my God, look, they're all trying to get this big piece. This dude? He grabbed the big piece. Alright guys, I think that's gonna wrap up our video. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, I think you guys will like the touring the 5 richest cities video. It's another great video. It's actually quite similar, just instead of just touring one specific city, we toured a bunch. We did some real estate. Very similar to this video, just on a bigger scale. Definitely watch that great video, and because you watched this, I really think you'll like that. Like I'll say, peace out.